Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Good evening. We are watching another match of the Duck Soup Gaming League. It is, of course, of the playoffs, the double elimination tournament. Right now, this is still all winners bracket because nobody has gone to the losers bracket yet, except for the losers of the first two matches. But we're going to be watching Team Sports Team take on Splaktacular Splakking Spree. A lot of people with long names this season in the league. Many names. All the names are super long. When I'm typing them out, I'm like, it fills the whole screen. It's ridiculous.
So to finish that out as well, we are in the C bracket tonight. After this, we will be going on to the second round. No, we still have losers bracket. We still have one losers bracket round.
We'll have one losers bracket, and then we'll move on to the second round.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. So one team will be eliminated before we move on to the second round. I don't know. That's going to be tough.
It's going to be whoever loses this match facing off against Rogueport Vice.
All right, because we use seeding to determine who has to face off. Hey.
It's 5v7 and we're starting.
I think they're probably going to move some people around. Let's take a look. Anyways, we have for Splaktacular Splakking Spree. Oh, they swap people around. Nut Column is on Zemedic.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. They got Rio on Scout. Nuclear's on Heavy. You think they're going to run the Quick Fix again? Elliot's on Demo. Splack switched over to Snipes, and Brotano is going Soldier. Okay, Rioden and Splack are now playing Scout. Over on Team Sports Team, we have Lolnonymous as Medic. We have two soldiers in Zabka and Squid. Fuzz, who is a substitute, he'll be replacing Slatanica on Demo. Hoodridge and Kendomo are on Scouts. Kendomo is another sub as well, probably replacing Earless Wondercat. So no engineer setup for Team Sports Team during this first round.
Well, to be fair, it looks like something did get messed up there. We are going to be restarting config.
Oh, okay.
Start.
Alright, so... but it looks like they are going to be getting ready to get people to go in after this.
Alright, there we go. Another 90-second warning.
Yeah, another 90-second warning.
Config's not actually on yet.
Mongoose borked the server. Is that what happened?
Good job, Monk. I think he joined at the most inopportune time, right when it was actually starting the match.
Good job.
Yep, either way, so maybe a few corrections going on between the two teams here, whether we are going to
I hope they're not in halftime right now, though, but it looks like they restarted the config.
Yeah, they fully stopped the config and restarted it.
Alright, well, hopefully that won't screw things over. Otherwise, we are recording, so we'll have the clocks on our recording, and that way they can always refer back to it if necessary for stopwatch things.
Well, stopwatch.
Mongoose says, I don't think it was actually me, but yeah.
We're blaming on you anyway.
Is Loose Cannon banned in the config?
If I had to go in it,
I think it would.
But it's allowed during halftime.
Alright.
Oh, hating on the loose cannon, Mongoose.
Hell yeah, it is. The loose cannon got a bit of a buff, hey, with the item changes.
Well, yeah, that's because no one was using it. Then again, it was kind of a new item, so...
It was a new item. I think one of the reasons why people were using it is because they don't have it. I mean, I don't have one still. Same with the vaccinator. I don't think I still don't have a vaccinator, but I'm not going to use it even if I got one.
Alright, so let's see if there's any changes. It looks like it's time for yet another live match.
Alright, this time we've got Hoodridge on NG duty. And yeah, so that seems more likely what they're going to do. Kendomo's going to stay on Scout, and Zabka and Squid are going to be the soldiers still.
I see some pretty predictable medigun choices here. Crits Crit for defense, Uber on offense, the usual.
Okay.
So the question now is, how is, other than the fact that the team titles are messed up, how is Splaktacular Splakking Spree going to play this out the door?
I'm assuming they're gonna run A, but I would.
It is first round.
They are, you know, a very rush-oriented team. It would not surprise me to see them try to make a big push using the first Uber on B, and then if that fails, throw Scouts at A and charge up a second Uber by the time they finish capping. That's not a bad time. It looks like they're all aiming towards going B. I think they're
with only 1 second.
There is going to be...
Yep, they are going to be rushing B.
Yep, here we go, see. They are a rush-orientated team, so it doesn't surprise me. What does surprise me is that Splak did not go sniper after this. Alright, Crispy comes out, takes out Leia right off the bat.
But uber heavy, so smoke to that. And yes, earlier, I suppose the Crispy isn't exactly general on defense, and this is why.
And they're going to take out, they're going to take out everything here. And they're going to try to put a lot of pressure on it. There is going to be somebody on the roof, I believe.
It's Zapka. He's the last remaining player here for TST.
That's a huge wipe, though.
No, it's not a full wipe as of yet, but you're right. It's a 5 out of 6 wipe, especially right out the door. That's not very good.
Zapka's running circles around everybody. Yeah, he's trying to put some damage on and buy some time, yeah.
Nuclear's not going to have any of that. He's just going to get out of the way of that roof.
Well, you can't really hide perfectly, but oh, here comes Zapka now actually jumping down just to delay that cap. And it looks like they're not really going to contest it. Are they building up at C?
No, they have to try and stop A, is what they're trying to do. But Demo's already on there. Elliot doing his best to just
there's a bunch of people out here. There are about 30%. Oh, bomb in on the medic. Not successful, but they will force a little bit of a retreat.
Oh, but heavy medic coming
heavy medic coming from the butt.
Oh, I can't.
Medic stays alive. Lol just sitting there in the red. Oh, he gets away.
Nuts at 95%. So yeah, the medic and soldier just sitting
Medic's
there.
Got the crit creep ready now. I think they're going to push in. They're going to get rid of the heavy who is trying to camp their spawn.
Oh no, this is going to, this might lead bad. Soldier
Pop
medic
it
with
anyways.
right there. No, I mean, it's kind of interesting situations going on right here. The soldier medic are getting forced back into B right now.
Ooh, I would pop it, lol.
Nope, just supposed to steal medic right there.
Oh, there it is. There's the heavy. Gets rid of him.
Oh, and the demo. So
yep.
That's a very good play right there for TST, making up a little bit of their lost time.
Very good patience on Lol Anonymous there, though. I would have popped it so many times over. Uber's coming up on the ramp side.
Yep, they're just going to have to scatter and get away from it right now. Scout comes in, though. It's going to be Demo facing off against Splak here.
Yep, as the Uber fades, though. Oh, yes.
Very nice play by Demo.
The entire red team is here, though. When they do eventually get this A cap, they're going to have an easy time pushing into C unless...
Oh, they've lost so many players.
Yeah.
Hoodrich is about to go down. Hoodrich goes down. Molnon's just respawning, and now A is gone.
Yeah, if I was blue team right here, Splaktacular Splakking Spree, I would push hard into C and leave a scout behind. Especially Leia should put some sticky, put a better sticky trap.
Now the entire TST team is up now. It might be a little bit too late for that push. They are slowly moving towards it now.
Rotano is moving through B connector though, so he's gonna have a little venue to check in. He does hear a sticky trap going down somewhere. There is going to be a Pyro that's Hoodrich moving up to the top, so he's gone from NG duty over to Pyro duty.
Kind of an interesting change there, but to deny the top of C in this instance.
Yeah, you'll push the jumpers off a lot.
At least you better. Even though he's not actually up on top, he's just flaring away.
Alright,
heavy.
Looks like the heavy wants to push out through the right side here. He's a little bit lit, but the medic is on him.
And a 70% Uber charge right behind him. Wall in the meantime already up with that crit streak. They might have, I mean, they should have probably pushed.
They should have, yeah. If they saw the heavy there, they should have taken them out. This is the first. That's right, Walter.
Yes, the very first. It's so first.
Oh, well, they popped the Uber? No, they didn't! Did they have the Uber? Was that a drop, or did he not have the Uber yet?
It was close either way. It was either 95 or 100%.
Okay. Because I was wondering, as soon as you hear that crit, you gotta pop it, but there might have been just a slight delay of communication there, or the medic just didn't see it.
Yeah, Hoodrich proving his usefulness 10 times over, just constantly air blasting that poor scout right off.
Hoodrich does need some heals and ammo, no doubt, after air blasting. That's the hard part of playing the air blasting Pyro up there, is that you're gonna run out of ammo.
And you're also
nice
gonna
flare.
take a lot of damage. This is the thing about Pyro. You're going to take a lot of damage. It's almost something you should expect.
Yeah. Especially against the
quick
scouts.
Fix is out. 85% charge already on that quick fix. It's looking like it's going to be on heavy because that seems to be the motto of Splak's team.
Oh, they're just going right at it, using it, popping it right away, saying, screw y'all, here I come. Pyro coming in from behind is going to try to take out the medic, though. Medic is hella lit. Medic is healed right back up.
Medic is ridiculous lit now. He is actually in the red. There we go.
Alright, now he's down, but there's people on the point.
Oh, it's up to the soldier. Soldier v soldier here. Zapka doing his best, and it looks like they're both going to knock each other off. Zapka
There's one more soldier stepping out, and he's going to get the cap. Oh, so close. Zapka tried. He tried.
Rocket jump up the other side and blow himself up promptly.
5-minute time.
Yeah, not exactly amazing, but it is pretty damn good for offense.
I think it's very, very respectable.
Hey,
All
that's
right.
why I said it was damn good.
So Splaktacular Splakking Spree rolling out, no engineer, but Splak will be playing snipes. And Nuclear is going to be the mobile sentry gun, and Nut Column, taking advantage of the quick fix, is actually going to use that to jump on top of the roof. He's going to keep both of his soldiers on the B roof here, and they're going to be topped off and a little bit extra overheal thanks to that recent buff to the quick fix. So they get a little bit of a buff. The Heavy, on the other hand, down there, he's not going to get any buff. He gets no love.
Yep, Elliot laying down that sticky trap over at A, as far as I can guess.
Yeah, it was going to be on A, and Splak's got an eye on the trap, so he can tell when to pop.
Yeah, they're probably going to be trying to get a snipe on either the Heavy or the Medic.
Nobody's running through A. Are they all going B?
I should say.
Yeah, they are. They're all pushing B again, so it looks like everybody wants to go B today. But Brotano, but Brotano and the other soldier, actually Ryodan goes down almost immediately, and Nuclear as well. That Uber is still not popped yet, though.
There's so much damage coming off that roof, actually. Lol is on the point now. He's kind of in a dangerous place. He's going to back up to that corner very quickly.
All right, quick fix is popped onto B. They're going to try to get as much damage. Uber is popped.
And now this is kind of a bad situation, as the quick fix really can't beat this Uber, but the Uber's going to run out of ammunition at this rate.
So Brotano just waited patiently there. He's going to two-shot the medic, and now he's going to go after the soldier immediately.
Yeah, rather than waiting out.
A soldier cannot outpace the quick fix Uber heal. And oh wow, they responded yeah, pretty well. They got Nuclear back onto the point now, and he's going to get healed up as well. Nut Column is getting close to his Nets Creek. Nut Column wants to get onto that roof again, so he's going to get with a jumper.
And he's going to fail the jump anyway.
Yeah. Alright, well,
twice in a row.
Not a bad move here. Not a bad here. TST is going to get some time onto the A cap. They're going to wrap this one up, and by the time they're done, hopefully they'll have an Uber ready. Actually, are they charging a crits? They are charging a crits. So
yeah, at this rate they need to make something happen on B, unfortunately.
It's actually an interesting decision, because the crits creek, they're probably going to have this before they make that push, and as long as they get no pressure on the A cap, they'll have it ready, and they can take out Nuclear with it, and well, Nuclear goes down right here.
So now they need to focus on the roof here, because they need to make something happen on B, and they need to make it happen quickly with only 3 minutes remaining on the stopwatch.
Yeah, crits is good if you can get it charged up against the quick fix. In 5 CP push, you're not going to see that happen too often. Medic will tend to get picked. Looks like TST is going to do some spawn campage here, going to prevent Nuclear from getting back, and also keep Splak hold up inside as well.
Well, yeah, the thing about this is 5 CP.
Will they pop it here?
Holding the quick fix right on top of the building.
Still using the Crits Creek. They're going to take out Nuclear without it, but Splak trying to get a kill on Lol. Lol barely took any damage there, just good dodging. Alright. Popping it on the demo. Gonna put some stickies right on the roof. Gets the medic kill. Very nicely done. And pulls out the melee.
Boom, with the entire enemy team. Ooh,
oh, I didn't get the medic kill. Just got double soldiers actually. Sorry, I called that wrong. But they're gonna try to get him here. Yeah, there you go.
Get on that damn point. So this is going to leave them about 1:45 seconds in order to capture.
Well, they're going to have a Crits Creek ready for this push going in, but I like this call to use the Crits Creek. It was a very good call.
Really, that sticky placement is what made it happen so well. They're taking out both soldiers at once and preventing any
the fact that they pushed out as soon as they got that Crits Creek and went in, it was really good. And Fuzz was ready for it. He knew exactly where he wanted that sticky to go.
Indeed.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to wait about 5 seconds here for Lol to get his Crits Creek ready. They're going to do some whippage too.
Yep, SSS knows exactly what's going to be coming towards them soon. They are.
Yeah, here comes the Crits Creek. Nuclear jumps past it. Oh, stomps on top of Fuzz like Mario.
And the jumpers are trying to go up on the point here, but 2 soldiers going to deny it. Kinjumbo doing his best. 2 scouts up there. Both soldiers go down. 2 scouts on top of it here. And I think that's a pretty safe call for GG right here.
Well, they still...
Nuclear
Russian's too fat, too slow. Oh, poor Mario. Wow.
I have to admit, that was very well played by Nuclear Russian, but just jumping away from the point kind of moved their team there.
Indeed. Oh, wow.
So that is the first half. TST taking that first half.
Yeah. Hello there, Python. Oh boy. Exciting stuff, I gotta tell you there. TST just had the right plays in the books for that one, for sure. Pulling out the Crits Creek in response to that quick fix, getting it charged up, and immediately removing the threats.
Yeah, just denying Nuclear Russian from getting back to B point that entire time really gave them another part of that advantage.
Mm-hmm. And I think right now, you know, Splaktacular Splakking Spree, they're going to have to actually sit down and do a little bit of a strategizing, just because their, you know, their little rogue tactic of using the quick fix is not working out for them right now. They're going to have a good decision. Like, are we going to keep with this? Are we going to go to Uber? Are we going to switch to crits to meet crits? And we know that TST is not going to stay on crits forever. They're going to prefer Uber almost right off the gate.
Yep, and to be fair in this situation, I mean, Splack's team's about to be on offense. So
it looks like a substitution is going on. Flightless Lobster has entered the game.
Oh, indeed, they are going to pull Flightless Lobster in here. The question is, who are they going to drop in that instance?
They might. Let's see who's not doing the well. Flightless Lobster might take out Rotano, because he's only got 4 points here. Either that or Leaf, Leia, Elliot. Yeah, because those are the two who are on the bottom of their team right now. They're probably not feeling as effective.
Yeah, either way. It's kind of an interesting situation.
Well, I mean, they could do player rotation of stuff like that. But, oh, actually, who was it that just disappeared? It was Rauden. Okay.
Dropping Ryoden in favor of Flightless. That is...
It might just be Rauden had to go. Who knows?
Yeah, this could be true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, blame it on the medic. It's always the medic's fault.
Law's probably doing a really good job. Would not surprise me if Law and Fuzz are guiding their team, making the calls together as a good unit.
I just think that everything that Law's doing, he's doing absolutely right. He's playing like really, really smart medic work.
Yeah.
His positioning is spot on. He's the difference between these two teams right now.
And he did a really good job dodging Splack when Splack was trying to shoot him before too, near the C spawn.
Which is it, and he's also holding his Ubes at the right time, he's popping them at the right time, his movement is spot on, he's trusting his teammates to protect him when he needs to. He's doing everything absolutely right as far as I can tell. So far he's my pick for MVP.
We still pick MVP? What?
No.
I do.
Well, you don't count. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, thank you, Python. I'm doing well.
Alright, so nothing too...
I couldn't quite decide what to do. Yeah, no, what's surprising is that they're still not going with an engineer. But this time it looks like NutColumn is using regular Uber.
Yep, he is indeed. So the question is...
He's going to use Nuclear. He's going to put on Nuclear.
Oh, this is... yeah.
Because last time during the push, Nuclear went down almost right away. Oops.
Yep, and they have to use Nuclear as rather than...
Yeah, here comes a big push coming in again. Nuclear's going to step forward, but gets caught with that Uber just before things get a little bit down. All the jumpers are on top of B roof here.
Yeah, that roof just really lost this for their team.
Yeah, Sticky's trying to go down. Oh, don't go down, Fuzz. Oh, Fuzz just got clipped. But there is one scout in there, and he's going to go down as well. Is Squid still up there? Where's Squid? He's like hurting somewhere.
Yeah, Squid is somewhere, bleeding to death. But either way, yeah, heavy medic, I suppose.
Where is Squid? Squid? Oh, he's just in the shed.
He is indeed just in the...
Flightless. Flightless found him. Alright, so we could probably expect a push towards A this time, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
they're gonna... It was actually a riskier strategy this time around, now that they didn't get the A cap. If they can't grab B, they're gonna have a harder defense overall.
Yeah, it's really strange. I mean, that's the third time we've seen it. It's like smacking heads over B point. You know Red's going to be there and be wanting to defend it, so you're just going to rush them head on and see if you can take them.
Well, it's a meta game. It's like rock, paper, scissors, right? I mean, the common game is that blue team will go A and red team will defend B, right? So that will be your scissors. But every now and then people try to mix it up a little bit.
I mean, realistically though, Red usually stays on B. They may throw some players over to A, but I mean, you are literally just smacking heads to throw everything at B right off the bat.
Alright, looks like TST is going to be doing some spawn cabbage again.
Whoa, Uber actually gets popped for both teams here. Collision of the Uber.
If
no! Fuzz gets disconnected. And they needed that demo, and now Nuclear's just going to kind of laugh at them.
No, they've got the medic pin, so that column's going to go down there. And that's actually pretty big.
Yeah, they did lose Demo Soldier and Scout.
Right, but Lol stays alive, so he's going to have an Uber advantage as long as he builds this one fast. If they build it hard, they can grab B. But looks like Scout's going to try chase. Oh man, 2 Scouts versus 1 and a medic. It's not going to be nice. Oh, not column does.
Lol will get taken down.
Lol goes down. Kendomo's trying to avenge, and he's going to go down as well. Hoodrich is here. Don't worry, guys.
Seriously backfire. So much for having an Uber advantage.
Yeah.
Actually, they may still have an Uber advantage.
Nutcolumn just only connecting with anybody. Actually, yeah, no, they're going to have tied on this, depending on how hard they build.
Build that Uber, bro. And it looks like Lol's actually building faster right now.
Where is he? He's just healing people up, so that's just the momentary buff. Nobody's actually building.
Well,
actually,
they're taking damage every once in a while, so...
Yeah.
He is basically 10% ahead at this time, and now Nuclear's going to come around the corner, do some more lovely damage, give him more boost. Fortunately, the same theory applies for the other team, so...
Nuclear goes down. Oh,
Medic
Lol gets
separated.
flanked from behind by 2 Scouts, goes down as well.
Yeah, that Scout's gameplay is really giving SSS this time right now.
Yeah, swapping in Flightless proving to be a big change. He's not playing the Soldier that Ryldon was playing, but he is playing the Scout, which Splak needed a partner, it seemed.
Yeah, being able just to play that Scout like that and take that medic out.
Alright, so some time going on the point here. There is a demo on the roof, but he's really lit, and Elliot goes down just right there. Another Scout coming on in for defense.
Yeah, it's going to be Scout v Scout here.
Yeah, nice body block by Fuzz. Prevents the Scout from jumping out, but Nuclear and the medic coming in. Fuzz is going to try to bomb the medic, keeps him separated for a little bit there.
Gets caught in a weird situation. He's not even going to be able to get to the B point at this rate. But they do have Uber. They actually do have Uber. They're going to run for it. They're just going to go straight for the point here.
Yeah, but Squid's going to stand here and body block a little bit. No, he's going to give up the position a bit.
Yeah, no, they're not going to.
But he's going to wait for this to fade. They do see him up on there.
I mean, it's going to be a matter of tapping the point. Brotano actually gets off here. There are no players.
Oh, Lol Anonymous is going to be tried singled out. Squid has to jump down to save him.
Oh my god, that's so close. Oh, medic, no, the medic comes up. Lol came on.
Oh, unfortunately, Lol went down. Medic Heavy's just sitting on the point right now.
Well, they know it. I mean, if anyone even taps that point, it's gone.
Oh, nice stickies by Fuzz. Picks off Nutcolumn.
I mean, that's really saving the...
And it looks like one soldier's going to jump on the point. He's going to get pinched in by 2 Scouts. 2 Scouts and a Heavy on defense. They're going to try to get as big of a time as possible, make C point really hard to cap. If they don't,
TST.
Yeah, they're going to try to get as much time to themselves for when they go offense as well. And TST's feeling the pressure. They're sending in people one at a time. It's not what they need to do.
Yeah, TST.
They need to regroup and nail the 2 caps.
And that's the thing about defense.
Oh, Lol goes down again there.
While they're going on there one by one, you're just building up force continuously. I mean, there's 3 players dead right now on TST. Only Nuclear Russian's actually down for Splak's team right now.
Nutcolumn is in the fray as well, getting the heals down, but did he go down there? No, he stayed alive. Zaka only getting the Scout before he accidentally rockets himself.
Oops. Yeah, it's about 15% Uber advantage there for Nutcolumn.
Yeah, but it looks like TST has got the memo. They're going to be regrouping now and going to make another big push, which really sucks because they were so close to the cap, but all that cap time that they got is now faded.
Pretty much to nothing.
Squid letting Nuclear know that Heavy is lame.
Well, as I keep saying, we need to sign the anti-Heavy Concordat. needs to be
Dude,
agreed
man,
upon.
but that'll just ruin Heavy Fortress.
Hey, I'm not saying it's wrong.
Nuclear likes to play to win.
No, Nuclear just likes Heavy. That's why he's their play caller.
Alright, Zabka gonna try to make the 2-hop over to the roof. Is there anybody on here with him? Doesn't look like it. Oh, Medic and Demo about to be caught out by the other Demo, but Zabka comes to the rescue, saves them as well, but the Uber is popped anyways because Lol got a lot of hit on him. Here comes the other Heavy, and their Uber popped much later, so it's gonna stay on. Oh, it's gonna kill this push pretty hard.
Pretty hard to be an understatement here. This is pretty much TSD getting served a platter of fail.
Oh, Kendoma with a snipe on Nuclear is going to finish that off.
Yep, could that actually, yep, Corotano's still on the point here doing his best.
Fuzz is going to try to help, try to help his
Fuzz
sniper.
Is on the roof here.
Oh, it's going to get bounced.
Soldier beat Demo here.
Soldiers beat Demo.
Jumped off.
Yeah, I think he accidentally rocketed his feet. But TST is in a little bit of a panic mode right now. Lol's trying to back off. Scout's going to chase him. Oh, Lol's so lit.
It's going to be a beautiful time. So beautiful.
It's going to be the ideal time that everybody goes for, right?
Yeah. It is time to spawn the cap here, but Nuclear Russian's looking to come back in with that medic. He's definitely thinking about it, but I think at this point, Splack's team is almost just going to say, you know what? We got so much time, let's just lose B.
Well, if they can just jump in and delay it again just a little bit, it doesn't hurt at all. But it looks like they're going to focus on their C defense, and they're going to try to keep them off of C for the remainder of the game. They only have 4 minutes to defend.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting push here. TST has to be feeling the pressure right now.
Yeah, well, TST's going to have their Uber right now and their entire team up. I wonder if they're going to wait for Kendomo to make a snipe, but looks like pressure is already on the medic. Lol again with that huge patience, not popping it despite people in his face. Kendomo's going to sneak around here. He's going to try to find the Heavy. Sees the Demo.
Medic
Misses the body shot on the medic.
Fuzz actually misses the jump.
Fuzz,
Uber is popped.
yeah.
No, Uber, no. Oh, God.
Kendomo looking for the parting shot.
Run away from the evil Heavy. Oh, medic gets caught in a weird position.
Oh, Kendomo again with a little bit of lag. Commentator's curse.
Fuzz comes on that top, trying to take out Nuclear Russian, but so much over, he'll Heavy too fat.
So much pressure.
Getting bounced, Nutcom taking so much damage, but he's able to fall off back into that spawn point. And Splak actually went sniper as well to do counter sniping on Kendomo.
Yeah,
or
looks
just
like it.
Beat him, but jumper up on the roof. That is Zabka doing his best, and actually gonna get taken down by Nuclear Russian because Heavy too good, bro. Demo now.
Holy charged body shot barely nicked Nuclear.
TST's like falling back into this procedure of 1 by 1 on the point.
Well,
it's not. I get it, pressure, but 1 by 1 onto the point just isn't working. Especially when there's a Heavy medic just sitting there waiting for you to walk up.
Yeah, they need to find some way to get the Heavy off. Maybe a Pyro. If a Pyro can sneak in and just air blast the Heavy off, and then the Heavy has a long way to walk back up.
Yeah, last time the Heavy was nice enough to jump off the tower for them. This time, Nuclear Russian not going to be so nice. Or maybe he is. Okay.
Kendoma has switched back to Scout right now. And Nuclear went back to Spawn. I think he just went to get some ammo.
Yeah, to be fair in this instance, it was the Scouts last round that really took it for TSD, other than Nuclear Russian jumping off the tower. The Scouts came up there and destroyed the 2 soldiers who were up there. And Nuke's already back. So this is definitely going to be pressure time for TSD.
Yeah, Lol and Nuke, Nutcolumn both have their Ubers ready now.
Yeah, TSD's running out of time now. SSS
oh, Splack gets a shot on Fuzz,
Uber
gets a body shot on the Soldier and the P-Bottle, for good measure.
Scoots go down.
Oh
no, Lol drops it.
Huge D right here.
Wah, wah. So with 1 minute and 30 seconds, there's basically enough time for one more Uber push before the end of the match.
Splack rotating out. He's going to try to cover the A-side spawn exit. I think he's going to look for the medic shot here.
He's going to have to play it very cautiously because the enemy team will be coming out, or through B for that matter.
Yeah, I wonder.
No, medic's just going to be building in. Here we go.
He's not hiding his dot.
They're coming through A. I don't think they see the dot. Oh, Soldier might see it. Medic drops down.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Soldier has found him. And I think that's a dead Splak. Tries to get a quick scope on the medic. Does see the crit streak though, so he's gonna. That surprise is completely gone. Flightless is helping his medic build using the Boston Basher. Ooh, nice direct pill. Uber popped out really quick. Oh, there's a scout right on their bum.
Yeah, Nutcall had a forced pop there. So the question is, this Kritzkrieg might be able to affect some change. They need to time it right. And they did just lose both scouts. One just respawning soldier coming up as well. This is going to be one hard
Kritzkrieg popped right here. Trying to get some stickies on the heavy. Gets one.
Nuclear takes a lot of damage. Elliot goes down. This is, I mean, 15 seconds remaining on the clock, but Nuclear Rush is still up here. Scouts rushing the tower. Both scouts, or Kodomo gets taken down by Splak, and TST's just nowhere to be. Where is TST?
I think they're all just respawn. Scout's gonna try to get on there. Try to force overtime. That's the best they could do.
Yeah, just unable to do anything.
So 8 minutes to hold B. They're gonna have to basically, I think, bunker down on B and just never give up this thing. There's no, they can't really risk throwing people at A because that's not gonna really help them at all.
Definitely going to be an interesting situation here.
Yeah, I think their offensive call strategy there to go B and then go to A really backfire for them there. It's always a risky call.
It is always a risky call, but it's also a risky call. You're butting heads. You're basically wagering the risk that you're going to beat the enemy team and take B early on. And as we saw, that does work. It can happen. But if it doesn't happen, you just wasted so much time that, hey, you may as well just have screwed yourself out of the match.
Yeah, and that just might be the case here. TST had such a good time in that first half, being able to come back and take it, but it looks like they're gonna have to do this strong defense for 8 minutes. It's gonna be rough.
Rough might be a bit of an understatement to what's happening here. I mean, we can expect Splak's team just to rush A, which they are doing.
Yeah, they're just going to grab A real quick. Are they taking their medic with them? No, they left their medic at spawn. That's good. Nutcall hopefully does not get stuck. Nutcall just running around in the middle though. He has to be careful of those. He might just get picked off. He's just jumping around like a mad.
Nice music, bro.
Oh, it looks like crit squeak going down. They're going to try to use the crit squeak to take out the people on A, but they're going to grab A anyways.
Lol.
But they did get a couple of kills. They did not get the medic though. I think that was what they were looking for. They're hoping the medic would jump out from the A spawn. But yeah, they do grab 2 kills. That's going to kill a couple of seconds. Every second's going to count, no doubt.
To be fair, they did lose Squid though, and that leaves Nutcall with a full charge coming on into B here. I mean, that Kritzkrieg is building at a horrendous rate, and by horrendous I mean, oh dear lord, it builds fast, but look at this Nutcall, or Nuclear Rush, running right onto the point. Uber's popped, level 3 sentry, no chance. You can't try and repair as much
Gonna try to bounce the medic away though, that's a good job,
medic,
Fuzz.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, they should have jumped the heavy and stopped shooting the sentry, but yep, Med goes down.
Oh, Scout again on the back
Squid,
of the...
Squid is the remaining soldier on the roof here. Can he stay up on said roof?
Woo. Fuzzgrunch stays alive, dodges a sticky. Fuzzgrunch, huge defense right there. Doing a lot of work.
I gotta think it was Squid and Fuzzgrunch here. Squid held on to the roof. Okay, now he just died, but he did hold on for a long time.
Oof.
6 minutes.
Hoodrich decided to enter the sniping fray. He wants to give it a shot.
Scoots on B, and this is going to be crunch time for TST. They have to get them off that point.
They do.
1 scout leaves, and now it's just Flightless Lobster. Reinforcements coming in for Splak's team here.
Oh, 2 scouts on the medic sniper here. That's not going to be.
Heavy comes in as well. Scout chasing down the medic, and he does get taken down.
That's going to be it, I think. Heavy medic is going to be guarding the respawn route directly. There's ×3 on the cap.
Yeah, done, but guess what, folks? It's 1-1, because that means Splak's team's taking the second half.
Oh, dear.
Yep, it's time for the 3rd round. That is
baby.
So yes, we are going to have to reinitialize.
Yeah, I don't think it does overtime, does it?
It does not do overtime.
No, it doesn't.
Wait, they said they won 2-1? What?
Huh? No, the scoreboard is messed up. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pay attention to it.
It's 1-1. The script wasn't optimized to do overtime, so it was confused and just decided to say 2-1.
Yeah, it decided to give one team the win. It's like, well, you guys did better between the 2 times, so yeah, have it, take it, just go, leave.
Unfortunately, we don't do that. There is going to be an overtime round.
So yeah, oh boy, both teams are very evenly matched in this regard. I think Flightless Lobster entering the fray has made life very difficult for Law Anonymous. Basically, Team Sports team here will need to really focus on keeping their medic alive so they can get those pushes in at the times when they want to. And part of that will be Law Anonymous' job, and part of that would be his Pocket's job as well. But
I mean, it's an amalgamism of problems for them right now, but Splack's team's having a couple of their own problems with the always running heavy part. I mean, I'll admit myself here, heavy's fucking OP, especially in DSGL right now. No one really knows how to counter him for some reason. So that leads to some of their own problems. He has no mobility.
Well, TST has lots of good opportunities to throw surprises in the way. They've been putting in the Crits Creek at the good times when Splaktacular Splakking Spree haven't been expecting that Crits Creek, and that helps them get rid of the heavy really fast.
And as we saw, I mean, Slack's team doesn't really have that same opportunity. They can go either Uber or Quick Fix, and Quick Fix at this point is almost expected by TST. So this is going to be a very interesting little playoff round.
Right, but I think currently, in terms of players and skill-wise, it seems like Splaktacular Splakking Spree is coming up ahead, especially in the scout department, which is where they're making the difference. And you know, for TST, they have Kandomo, they have Hoodridge, who may not be able to match Splack and Flightless in a straight-up scout v scout battle. And they're going to have a hard time at being able to do any damage against, you know, Nuclear, who's just sitting there with a medic pocketing him.
I mean, I won't deny that whatsoever, but you have to also think about it, think about it this way, that Fuzz is basically a better demo than Elliot. No offense there,
yes.
But
no, I think right now Fuzz is doing a lot more for his team than Elliot is doing for her team.
And it does look look like Splack's team is going to be going offense first for the playoff round.
Yeah. I think they just keep with the same beginning.
Basically, but either way, so it's going to be very interesting here. Players starting to ready up. Few moments of practice before our second halftime is over.
Yeah, looks like Hoodridge starting off with Pyro. I wonder if they're going to keep using the Engineer. Engineer, as we mentioned during the post-game interview last time around, a lot of people are counting the Engineer out because without the Wrangler, it's not as strong as a defense option.
I mean, it really isn't. A lot of the positions that are set up for competitive are set up to be used with the Wrangler, so that you have a ranged alternative as well as a close range. And without the Wrangler, these positions that people are using are pretty much compromised by the fact that they can get edged from long range, or even just shot blatantly from long range. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So indeed, Engineer has been seriously compromised by lack of
I wonder though, I remember during the Highlander season, with the Engineer moving the sentry a lot, part of the edging strategy involves knowing where the sentry is, and I think once the sentry's location has been called out, just move the sentry. Just move the sentry somewhere else, and that way when somebody tries to edge it out again, hey, surprise, it's actually over here, covering where you normally would approach it if you were edging the previous location. I think if you play a little bit mind games, play a little bit smarter, the Engineer can be actually a very strong defensive route. It just depends on how often you move it and where you move it to.
I mean, I'll definitely agree with you here, but one thing that can still kill the sentry is just Uber charge killing you miserably, and that's where the Wrangler really comes on in here.
I haven't figured out how to do this green screen yet. Sorry.
So far, turnip, it is 1-1. This is the overtime round.
Yep.
But either way, yeah, Uber charge without the Wrangler. Like, with the Wrangler, you can just Wrangler repair. If I can pull out the Wrangler and then pull out your wrench and repair it while they're still shooting, and you're going to out-repair them. And without the Wrangler, you can't out-repair them because, well, you just can't. Unless it's something that's not hitting you that much.
Well, I mean, like I said last time, you know, what made us shine so good in the Highland League was like
moving it.
Yeah, it was moving it. When the team approached from, for example, from the C connector, right? The engineer and they're like, oh, they're gonna Uber in. They're coming in with the Uber from C connector. He just picked it up, moved it over so that it just shot into the point itself on the little ramp. And then when the Uber came out, they had to walk really, really far to get the sentry gun, or they can try to kill people, and anybody running to the point will get shot down by the sentry. And so it did a lot of stuff that way, and I really do believe that it can work out, but it does require some work. But your alternatives, other than playing Engineer, I mean, Hoodrich is going to be playing Pyro, which doesn't really match well against Nuclear playing as Heavy.
Alright, well, either way, 55 seconds. Let's see if any changes are going to occur here.
No, Hoodrich is going to be rolling out Pyro.
So the question is, are we going to see TST just kind of sit their asses on B completely, or are they going to do the usual sticky trap over by A, which as far as I can tell hasn't actually been very successful whatsoever?
No, I mean, you would put it there just so... no, this is the overtime, dude. Turn up, this is overtime.
Yeah, I know, I'm just trolling. Did they restart the map?
Yeah, they did. Turn up.
Yeah.
Turn up.
Well, yeah, that's because the config is unable.
Hi.
It's overtime.
I know. Ovaltine. I get it. They played the sounds, right?
Underwear.
No.
Hey, turn up.
Hey, Walter.
Anyway.
Okay, guys. Okay.
Yeah, the thing about the sticky trap, you do it as a thing. I mean, if you're a good team, you're not gonna get caught by it. But hey, if you're a bad team, you're gonna get caught by it. It's a thing that you do because you should. You know?
It's a thing you do because you expect the enemy team to be baddies.
Well, I mean, if they're bad, then you're like, oh well, I got it, and wow, they suck.
Guys. What's the score? I don't think turn up nice.
Sorry?
Okay,
Teams are tied 0-0.
no,
No.
It's live. Shut up. We're getting serious here.
Really? Oh, okay.
Alright, Kendoma wants to make an approach on A, but they're going to have a ×3 on it really fast. Okay. ×4, actually. Nuclear's going to move off of it.
Yeah, that's going to be A cap gone. Nothing surprising whatsoever.
Yeah, well,
Heavy's already making his way towards C.
Heavy? No, I think he was just moving on in response to seeing Kendomo there.
Well, he is. Yeah, he's right there by the connector. Nope, you're right. Nope. Okay, I don't know. Nuclear. Nuclear, make up your mind. Yeah, either way, it looks like Nuclear's going to be going connector A, B. He's not going to be going through C. Kentomo walking around that corner like a maniac.
Alright, Nutcullum's got regular Uber, and they're going to be rotating through the C connector here.
Yep, nope. Nuclear going to go back the other direction. Damn it, nowhere. The question is, does
Anonymous
TST
also
coming? Yep.
Ooh, get in there. Ooh.
Couple pills landing right on. Medic takes a direct pill. Actually,
Oh, I saw those sticky land on his feet. Huge kill there by Elliot, saying, "Who's a weaker demo? Not me."
Indeed. And now, oh wow.
Oh, things just went wrong right there. Lol Anonymous, for once, his patience not paying out. Should have popped much earlier.
Yep, Squid goes down as well. Almost the full team wipe there for TST. So the question is, how are we going to see C go down?
Yeah, this is going to be a really, really fast cap time here for Splaktacular Splakking Spree, and really they can't ask for any more. They just need to tighten in on the defense and hope they don't get surprise caught out like they did during that first half.
2 minutes and 5 seconds stopwatch time, so now it is literally up to C.
Kendomo has switched over to Sniper, and I think he's going to try to give some kind of response to Nuclear Russian. But Nuclear, he's been able to dodge those. Headshots for the entire.
Uber's popped actually. Uber gets popped. Nutcullum taking too much damage, so now Fat Hoovy can't get in there fast enough, and they're just able to back right up out of the way. So much for that, Uber boys. Now Brotano getting juggled a little bit here. Uber is popped right there. Lol comes on in, Fuzz right behind him. Nuclear going to take a lot of damage here. Where's the demo going? Demo.
Jason the medic gets him. Wow.
Yeah, nice.
Good play, Fuzz.
Good play by Fuzz.
Okay, yep, good play, Fuzz, because I didn't even see it. Nuclear does survive that, but no medic means no Nuclear doing anything useful for a few moments there, especially since he only has a small med kit. Stickies. AoE weapons. It doesn't matter if you're not next to them. They're still going to blow you up. Yep, this time Nuclear Russian is indeed a goner. Going to get rather
He's dead now.
blown up by Fuzz. He's dead, boys! Now stop beating a dead
Splak
horse.
has gone sniper as well. Oh, nuclear nut column is kind of lit down by the B, but he's going to back away there. Splak rotating through the A connector, and he's going to take a peek, see what he can do. He's looking for people. Oh, just saw the medic briefly. Oh, medic did not run the way he wanted to. They probably heard that
shot. I'm not
shot.
sure what to think about the whole running sniper thing.
That's not bad, going for that pick.
Good idea.
Yeah, I mean, if Splak got that medic pick right there, that would have ended this right away.
Yeah, but now Splak's can take a lot of DPS, get forced back through A.
That's fine, with a little bit of distraction. Team's got Uber in the right side, they're going to be pushing out. Nope, actually, they did change their mind. Never mind. Hurrich shooting flares, he's not quite up in the ramp. Nutcolumn hopped over the flare, wow. Just whoop.
Nope.
Alright, here they go, here they go. They're like, I'm ready, I'm ready.
Oh, Kendomo.
Oh.
He just has no trigger finger there.
Uber's popped on both sides. Hoodrich gone down, so he can't deny the cap.
TST's losing so many players here.
Hoodrich, Law Anonymous, and the demos jumped up.
It is up to Fuzz.
Oh
Fuzz
no!
goes down, Medic goes down, it's Soldier time, and nope goes SSS. A time of 4 minutes and 50 seconds.
Better than their first halftime.
Yeah, that's going to be brutal for TST.
But they've done it before.
Bertano just calling GG. Perhaps he meant good round, but still said GG, so we're going to call him on that.
Oops.
There we go.
His team is probably like, that's not GG.
That's not how overtime works, Bertano.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Preach.
It's like those people in StarCraft, right? And they go GG, but they don't leave the game, and they just keep
GG
playing.
No reason.
You know, like normally what happens is they GG and then they'll leave the game and you get the victory, right?
So, from the initial things right here, TST really wants to go through B.
Oh yeah, well I mean now that when you're going offense second, it is a viable strategy. It's only when you're going first that you want to get good time so that your defense is easier.
Guys, note that LOL is running Kritzkrieg.
Yep.
Let's see the brutality begin.
It depends on whether they can catch Nutcolumn out, but I think Nutcolumn still has Uber.
He does indeed have Uber.
He's in a bad
ready
position for this though.
Oh, but the moment Nuclear...
They need to find that medic right away.
They need to just...
Did they get him?
Oh,
no.
It's over. Nope.
So close.
Nope. That entire push has just failed.
Well, Hoodrich is still there. He's gonna move in. It looks like the rest of the red team is not around though.
This is true. They are lacking support, actually.
No, they're all on the roof.
Nuclear and Medic. It's up to Nuclear and Medic in one sense. But yeah, dual soldier demo on roof. Scouts are here. Both scouts down for TST. Zabka just respawning, and essentially a wasted Kritzkrieg.
Well, they tried it. It was a good gamble, and it was one they needed to do. Ooh,
well,
scouts.
they're going to have a large advantage here. I mean, it's going to be like a 40% crits advantage.
Yeah. Well, they needed to try a gamble in order to try to grab B really fast. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to grab it. They sent one scout over to A cap right now, and they got to use the Kritzkrieg here for the second.
Crits is popped. They find the heavy.
Try to find the medic here.
First
Yes, gets nuclear. Where's the medic?
Scouts on the medic. Scouts on the medic.
Oh no!
Goes down. No, medic is surviving. They need, I mean, this is just, oh god. Uber's ready though.
My body is ready. One whack. Come on, Fuzz. Get that melee kill. Ooh, fadeaway shot there.
Splak does go down. A is getting capped. B is getting capped. The question is A going to keep capping? Because at this rate,
Fuzz is moving forward here to put a sticky trap. Yeah, they're gonna they have to contest B, but Fuzz is gonna lay so much time. Uber's coming on in. Fuzz is gonna keep that sticky trap behind.
They didn't get support though. They're gonna cap.
Scout's already hopping on the
No, Scout went up there, and the Uber now going there. Law Anonymous has gone down. A lot of people on the point additionally has gone down.
Hoodrich doing his best.
Hoodrich, get on the point, boy! Nope, he's gone down. Entire team has gone down.
Stopwatch. Oh, it's so close on that B cap. They did just get taken off completely.
Yeah, they moved in. If Fuzz had killed that scout coming out from C, that actually would have allowed them to get that cap. That scout had block the cap, and Fuzz decided to move away. Unfortunately, it was just one of those hard decisions to make at that time. And now Splaktacular Splakking Spree has taken up their position on top, and they're going to have Uber ready before Crits is ready for lull. Fuzz trying to bomb in is going to get suicided.
And this is going to lead back to that situation before of if you can take out the medic and get away from that heavy, you might have a good chance of actually capturing B, but with 2 minutes and 5 seconds on the stopwatch, I mean, it's going to be brutal. Even, like, it's going to be brutal. That's just all that can be said.
Yeah, time is ticking down for them. They still have at least maybe 1, maybe 2 pushes if their C cap is super fast.
Here we go, Soldier
but they really need to get lucky here.
Yep, Soldier is on the roof going after the demo.
Oh no.
Goes down.
And I think they're pretty much out of time in this regard. They might be able to get 1 more push in, but then their C cap has to be extremely, extremely fast.
It would have to be pretty much instantaneous.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's going to happen easily. I think Splaktacular Splakking Spree is just going to play it, play it easy, not going to get too aggressive, and just hold on to these points. Really?
Oh,
it's like the quick fix is going to save everything. It's not saving everything. I'm sorry.
They need a heavy to go with that quick fix, really.
Kendomo goes down. Scouts are still harassing. Nuclear taking quite a bit of damage, actually. Nuclear is way in the red. He reconnects with the medic at the last moment here. Sticky's still flying.
Nuclear got healed up to half now. Law has gone down.
That medic takes so much damage. Knuckle finally goes down. Scout on the soldier. Soldier goes down. And it's Demo v Scout, actually. Scout's just going to kite. Nope, says the Scout to that poor Demo.
Nuclear's still alive on the point, though, so...
This is one ridiculous fight. What?
Finally Nuclear goes down, and they're on decap.
Demo's gonna go up, though, on defense. Gonna drop some stickies inside, and, gonna get caught up from behind.
Okay, at this point, this is pretty much just them saying, let's capture B. We're going to lose, but we're going to capture B.
Yeah, it'll require at least 20-something seconds to capture this, even if you stack everybody on it.
They're going ×3. This is
no, even if you stack your whole team.
So if
there's no time. Honestly, we can't say there's
time.
No,
even if you stack everybody on there, it requires at least 20 seconds.
No.
No, now there's no.
Fuzz, good effort there. So close. Oh my goodness.
That's gonna take it 2-1. Definitely a very close C bracket.
And well, we got some people tuning on in right now. Wow, I just gotta say, whose strategies were you guys? Who was the play caller for you guys, Hoodrich?
What?
you guys had some really interesting go offense on B first and kind of stuff, and the switches to crits, during first half to counter the quick fix. Who was making those calls? Those are really big strategic calls.
Idea. We overall there was a general agreement that we should just play as aggressive as possible. And so that's why we would pick crits more often than not. Well, also the crits was how we were dealing with the quick fix.
And it worked really well for you guys in that first half, for sure. Splak, this match was probably closer than you probably wanted it. What was your expectations coming into the match?
My expectations were a little bit mixed. I knew how we defeated them the first time we fought them, but I didn't want to let the guard down just in case, pull an ace out of the hole kind of thing, like with Fuzz Grunge. Jesus.
Yeah, Fuzz Grunge doing a lot of work, both defensively and offensively as a demo. But you guys did do a halftime swap. You guys took out Ryo and you brought in Flightless for the scout factor, and it seemed to work really well. I mean, the scouts used the flanks and went after the medic like crazy. What led to that decision to swap?
We both, Nuclear had the idea because, the two scouts, Flightless and I, we're pretty goddamn good.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that solves everything. Was Flightless not available at the start of the game then, or?
Oh, he was.
Okay, so but
we
you
just
guys decided.
wanted to put route in.
And so yeah, as a result, you guys gave up control over the B roof in multiple ways. I mean, you guys started with a quick fix strategy to have a medic up on the roof, healing the soldiers, but you guys, eventually just went with one soldier and demo on that roof, and went with 2 scouts on flank instead. Did you feel that you needed a partner at certain points?
It's good when you're fighting Hoodrich. He's a pretty good scout, I must admit.
Nope.
Don't even.
The first half I was doing really well the first half, but I just couldn't keep it up for the second half.
Scout combos are really deadly when it comes to flanking.
And how did you feel it worked out for you guys on offense? Because it's a little bit harder on offense to play two scouts to get things going on, other than just have them cap A and then have them run around in circles trying to do something for B.
It's more like a shift play.
Yeah, build the Uber for sure. Now, Hoodrich, you switched over to. Sorry?
They were good for recon, and we managed to take out a sniper that was pestering us, so I think it worked okay.
Oh yeah. So speaking of snipers, Hoodrich, you went over to sniper for a little bit there, and Kendomo also went sniper for a bit. How did that work out for you guys?
Poorly.
I think I screwed over Kendomo a little. I was watching him trying to snipe, and he had like a body shot on the medic, he had a snipe on the heavy, and just couldn't connect those shots. And I think it's probably because I was watching him. He felt the pressure. But Splak, on the other hand, he managed to land a couple of body shots and throw a little bit of Girardi around.
Really good shot at a long A, just like a quick scope headshot on me. It was really good.
I felt I had better connection against the scouts than anybody else.
Did you wanted to play sniper more, Splak, or were you happy with the amount that you played?
I wanted to play both, but being 2 scouts was working out for us, and I only went sniper for the the C defense.
You wanted to be a sniper with scout speed and secondary being the scattergun.
Yes. I would be unstoppable.
It's like, it doesn't matter what my HP is, just give me that.
You can give me 50 health, I'll kill anything.
Alright, that's it for myself. Panksters, do you have any questions?
Of course. Nuclear Russian, have you ever thought of playing another class at all?
I saw that question being asked mid-game. Was it by Squid?
Yeah, Squid.
Yes, I saw that, and I looked at my score, and then I told myself, no, never.
Heavy too good.
Heavy Fortress 2, right? How do you have Heavy Fortress without the Heavy?
So much for the anti-heavy concordat. But anyway, so Splak, do you feel that your team is ready to face off against British Petroleum in the E bracket?
I think we're ready to face Awful, actually, because we actually eliminated them in the preseason.
Too bad you play BP and we play Walder's team.
But if you guys all keep winning, eventually you'll get to play.
Well, half my team is in UGC, and we're starting to learn more strats. So we're getting
strats. Oh, the strats. And of course, Hoodrich, your team going to go down to the losers bracket. You will be facing off against Rogueport Vice in the I bracket. That is your final chance. So final.
So we were pretty lucky that we had the 2 subs that we got like kind of last minute today. I need to stop hoping that my team will tend and just like aggressively have subs lined up a day in advance.
Especially since you know Rogueport Vice will also be vying for subs on that same day. So it's gonna be a sub battle.
Sub wars. Right?
So you're gonna have to start like shipping candy off to people and going like, hey, if you play for us and not Rogueport, I will vote for you for presidency, I promise.
You gotta offer them
bribing people with scrap.
Subways.
Oh dear.
I'll give you $20
send them copies of Excel.
Oh dear. So anyway, Hoodrich, how did you feel communications were for TST today?
Pretty good. Everybody was pretty relaxed. We were all just, having a good time playing.
Were there any missed calls?
Oh yeah. No, like every time we were like, should we go? Should we like stay? And like people would say the same thing, and just kind of whoever sounded the least relaxed, we would follow their lead.
Yeah.
A little bit too much relaxation, if you ask me, but might be good. Over to Splak's side of things. Splak, how did you feel communications were on the Splaktacular Splakking Spree?
Like any other match, it's always mixed up at certain points. Well, you know Nuclear.
Yeah.
Well, yes, we know.
He's so mean.
He still
Alright,
owes me a pizza.
So, okay, so.
Nuclear, would you buy me pizza?
Baseball.
I'll accept a pizza trade equipment, so exchange.
Yes, George.
The
Yes, you
game,
did.
the games that we have every Thursday at 8.
It's Thursdays?
It's not always
been-
Thursday, but it's on the schedule on the website.
Alright. So,
Ooh.
Hoodrich, on behalf of Team Sports Team, is there anything you'd like to say to your opposing team, Splaktacular Splakking Spree?
Good esports, y'all. Good esports.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and Splak, on behalf of your team, the Splaktacular Splakking Spree, the winner of the C bracket, is there anything you'd like to say to your opposing team, Team Sports Team?
Bitterman, you fought a good match, Bitterman. Good game.
Good match.
Good match indeed.
Nice sign kills.
Oh dear lord.
Indeed. Alright, well, thanks for joining, guys. We will see you guys again next week when we move on to, I think it's going to be the losers bracket game coming up first?
Monday is the winner
Match
bracket.
D, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it will be the winners bracket, so...
that you call it the losers bracket.
Okay, the non-winners bracket.
Lower bracket.
The
But
secondary
Monday's-
winners bracket.
Monday's
The
one team
about-to-be eliminated bracket.
The concept of
bracket?
playoffs is
Special
extremely
needs
ableist.
bracket. Alright, well, we'll see you guys again next week. Ciao.